again. So, I was pretty sure the last episode of Old Food in My Fridge would be the last episode of Old Food in My Fridge. You know, I made a pretty decent effort to go through my fridge, make sure I wasn't leaving things in there for too long, you know, actually eat the food that was there. But apparently, somewhere along the lines, I failed. I was looking in my fridge earlier today, and I discovered something that absolutely needs to be put on camera. So, here we go. Let's see. This is the item that I found that is the whole reason for this episode of Old Food in My Fridge. We'll get to this. Also, since I found that one, original style, all natural yogurt with active cultures. And the final item that I discovered was applesauce. Applesauce is good stuff, but not when it has an expiration date from last year. Alright, let's have a look at these. This one is pretty straightforward. Applesauce goes bad. And bad applesauce. Well, you know, so far this doesn't look so bad. Oh, wait. There we go. Let's have a closer look. There we go. How about that? Nice growth of just your basic white mold from the looks of it. Alright, enough of the applesauce. We'll have a look at the yogurt. Yum. I'm not normally a big fan of yogurt, because yogurt's kind of nasty, but, you know, I had reason to pick up a very large container of something that I don't like to eat. So, inevitably, here's what happened. Alright, so yogurt doesn't normally come in these colors or textures, whatnot. Alright, here you go. Nice, yummy, flavorless white yogurt. You know, that actually looks like some terrain that I've gone climbing on, aside from the color. You know, I'm kind of curious. If I were to poke around, it's actually pretty solid. That's interesting. Actually, yeah, that whole layer, that whole top layer there is one, oh man, one big piece of yuck. Cool. Oh, get out of there. Isn't that amazing? And that. Those are both really cool. Right. Yogurt chunks. Yum. And while we're at it, you know, let's have a closer look at this stuff. This is just your basic fuzzy, you know, it's not really all that interesting. It's just kind of a fuzzy layer. Get out of there. Fuzzy layer. Sticks together pretty well. On top of the applesauce. Isn't that neat? Alright, the third and final item on my list was this amazing mystery container. This used to have some gravy from a very, very tasty meal of some sort. I wish I could remember what the gravy was. But it's probably best that I don't, because now it is no longer gravy, it is fascinating science experiment. Look at that. Isn't that cool? A number of distinct types of mold going on here. You know, I'm kind of most curious about that very red one in the center. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything quite like that. You know, I don't know if that's any more or less toxic or tasty than the other molds are. That's kind of a good question. I wonder. Well, so, okay. We did this with the other guys. Let's poke at this. See how it looks when we poke. Yeah, you got poke, poke. You know, again, it feels like it's a pretty solid layer on top. And there's just sort of the regular food underneath. So if I can pull this stuff off, yeah, there we go. You know, again, it makes a pretty nice single layer of stuff right on the top there. There, mold extracted. I have gravy again. Isn't that tasty? That's pretty much all there is. You know, I just had these 3 items to show off. I think they're well worth showing off. I mean, this red thing especially, whatever it is, kind of almost looks like a fried egg right now, except the colors are a little wrong. But, you know, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I really hope there won't be a next time, but you never know. Take care.